What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Shomer Show. So today I want to cover a new hobby I've been getting into. It's basically kayak fishing. Started fishing a little bit and kind of wanted a different perspective of the water. Started looking up some fishing videos, came across some kayak fishing. So I'm going to cover my kayak and kind of how I've got it set up. So one thing I did is I basically just took my tackle box, rod and reel, and my kayak and went out there and fished a little bit. Didn't catch too much. I caught just a couple bass, and but really my main goal was to go out and kind of get a feel for what I needed to do to make the kayak fishing a little bit easier, because it's different. I mean, you gotta set your kayak up to where you're actually able to go out and fish and not have all these issues while doing that. So the first time I went out, I didn't do any modifications to the kayak. I just kind of went out there to see what I felt like I needed. After I got back, I was like, oh, I'll just check out some videos, see what people are doing, and see what I need to do to my kayak to make it a little bit better. So first thing I needed to do was put a kayak crate, if you want to call it that, but basically just a crate on the back of it, because the kayak I got did not have, I mean, it's got like smaller places to put different things, like things that are kind of packed away, but the kayak crate allows you to easily just reach around and grab the things that you need, and I'll show you how I set that up. Other things I needed to do is make sure everything was tethered down to the kayak in case I flipped it. I'll try to show you my kayak. It's in my garage right now. The lighting's kind of poor in there, or in here, so I'll have to flip my lights around and show you kind of the things that I did. And I would suggest just take your kayak out, see what you think you need for your comfort and just to kind of make your fishing experience a little bit better. So that's what I think you should do. So I guess I'll flip the camera around and hopefully get some light on this kayak and show you some of the modifications I did. Alright, so this is I forgot the brand, Future Beach Discovery 124F. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's get this thing out of the way. So basically what I did is I threw this crate on the back, and like the seat doesn't come with very comfortable seating here. It's just plastic, and I put these little scupper plugs, I guess is what they're called, in there. It came with them, so I just plugged all of them because I'm just fishing. They're basically big ponds, but they're considered lakes out here in Oklahoma. And so for comfort, I just threw this old wool blanket that I've had for a while down. And it's helped quite a bit from the first time I took it out. And I just got this little, I've just basically got a bunch of little clips and stuff, carabiners, and this is a bungee. I secured some bungees up there and back here to the crate, just right here, and that way when I am just chilling, yeah, the paddle easily comes off, and then I still got this securement in case you catch something, you don't have to worry about this floating off or something if it falls out. But I didn't want to drill any holes in this thing yet, not until I get a little bit more intense in this hobby. But basically I just clip it in there, and it's been good like that. And then I just got this. It's got plenty of places to bungee like your crate down. I mean, it was super easy getting that down. And all I did is I just sat in this thing and felt, where I needed to put everything. I just sat in there and then basically seen where I wanted everything to go. So I didn't put I think what I might do is put a place to hold like 3 rod and reels right here. And I don't know what I'll use this for, maybe nothing, I don't know. But I may do that, I'm not really sure. And then I just keep a dry bag in there, so I'll throw my various things in there, like my cell phone, all the stuff that I don't want to get wet, cell phone, keys, and I keep that tethered down too. And then I've got my tackle box. It's also tethered, but I can just unhook it easily and it's easy to reach and just bring it to my lap and get what I need out of there. But what I typically will do is set up my rod and reels to where I don't have to get full with stuff back here too much. And I'll just put some stuff either up here or in my lap or something and just keep it kind of close by. And then I keep my life vest on in certain waters, but I just got it back here just out of the way. But the way I did this, or I say the way I did, I didn't plan for it to work out like this. But what I did is this actually, I mean, this is on there, like it's going nowhere. But you still have plenty of room to put stuff under there, so I could still, like if I want to do some kayak camping or something, which I'm hoping to get into that, I can just throw some extra gear in here and like a tarp setup, maybe my Kelty tarp, so that's pretty cool. And then you've also, there's like a area you could probably put some rod and reels. I don't use this at all, but there's like a little area hatch back here you can use. But it's just a big, you know, void in there basically. So I don't have like these amazing rod and reels like some of these guys have. I just have just a spinning reel here, and I just have I think it's a Zepco 404 or something. But what I did here is I just got some paracord, got plenty of that around, and then I just got these clips tied around here, so when I'm fishing or whatever, I can just unclip it and, you know, grab my rod and reel, and I'll just keep them clipped in case, I don't know, something happens. I just don't want to lose anything. So that's kind of why I've done it like that. So I keep a bag sometimes, and I can just throw that bag up there and it keeps it tethered down in there, but you know, nothing major. And I just got everything kind of tethered down. I've got the tackle box is also, I can unclip that pretty easily, but I can just, it's just, everything's just tied to these handles. And I drive a Chevy Colorado. It's a Z71 model, but it's not actually four-wheel drive, and it's the biggest cab that they make in that model. I forget what they call that. But it fits in the bed just fine, and I just use one strap, and it does just fine as far as toting it back and forth. I also I've got this bungee here. I don't know if you can see that, but basically what I do is I just throw some water in here. I also throw my food and stuff in here too. I don't take a lot of food because I'm only out for like 4 or 5 hours in the morning. And then I just throw some water bottles right here, and my Stanley cup with my coffee in there, or my Stanley thermos, I guess. And go out and enjoy some fishing. Alright guys, so that's my kayak. Anyway, it's been really cool to experience these lakes around here where I live from the kayak. I mean, I've done, you know, I've fished from boats and stuff growing up, but it's definitely a different experience. It's really fun, and even if you don't catch anything, it's just really fun to get out there and paddle around and see some areas that you can't get to in even a boat. So it's really fun. So I would definitely, if you're thinking about getting into it, I would get the best kayak that you can and go out there and paddle around and see what you can catch. It's been pretty cool. Again, this wasn't really a review over the kayak or anything, but it's been fine. Hopefully I can get some footage of me actually fishing, but I don't have a GoPro. Hopefully I can get one day and do some fishing or something, or set up my camera or something if I'm daring enough to do that. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always,